Hello and welcome back to the Josh Edelman podcast, brought to you by the Riyadh Comedy Festival. Are you in Saudi Arabia right now? Check out the Riyadh Comedy Festival. I got a lineup of some of the hottest comedians in town, but unfortunately, they couldn't find a good graphic designer because they're all dead.
Every last one of them.
They killed all the good graphic designers.
What did they have against the graphic designers, do you think?
Freedom of
marketing?
Of speech, I guess. This
art.
is fucking countries. These people thinking they're allowed to say whatever they want.
It is kind of crazy.
It's fucking nuts. Just like,
yeah.
Shut your goddamn mouth and do what the government tells you.
Yeah,
Jesus.
get back to work in the fields.
Does the Clown Prince of Saudi Arabia,
yeah,
does he just have all of the money?
I guess.
Because they're always like having so much. That's the whole thing with
They
Saudi
do have a
Arabia.
lot.
They're like they just have the
Money.
most money. It's
Yeah.
always great. I'm like, we're like, it's like
How?
everyone's always like, America's the richest country in the world, and then it's like Saudi Arabia's offering every golfer $1 billion to join their league, and it's
Yes.
like, what?
Yeah. No, that is
What?
insane. I don't know. They're very liquid. It's a very liquid country, oil and financial.
Saudi Arabia, they play that game. You know that game like that your friends used to play with you when you were a kid? Like, for $1.2 million, would you suck a guy's dick?
So first of all, you had friends that used the point, 1.2 million.
Well, yeah.
It's
For
usually
1
just
million,
2 million.
For
Yeah,
2
yeah,
million,
yeah,
would you?
yeah.
And you're like, no, man, I would never do that.
Not gay.
Saudi Arabia is like, for
$1 billion.
$1.3 million, will you look the other way about us doing 9/11?
And come make us laugh.
That's like it's like this hypothetical. Like,
Yeah.
for $1.4
Sure.
million, will you pretend we didn't chop up Jamel Khashoggi into pieces?
And it'll be okay. It'll be all right.
And Bill Burr's like, yeah, I'll fucking do it.
Of course I will. Are you kidding me? Of course I will. And yes, of course I played that game with my friends.
Yeah. And was the answer always no?
It was always no until you got to be a somewhat adult and you were paying rent, and then you were like, yeah, actually, I probably would.
Here's the thing about that question, the hypothetical, like
Yeah.
the would you suck a dick for this amount of money?
Right.
I'd suck a dick for such a small amount of money.
Sure.
I'm not at all gay.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Saudi Arabia. I guess they'll do your comedy festival.
If you pay me $1.2 million.
Like I'm like, have no interest in sucking a dick, but it doesn't seem that hard.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like there's really things that like taking it from behind seems way worse than sucking. a dick.
Sure.
But the thing that it's always seemed to me like is the real question here is
Would you like it?
no. How much money to admit that you're a whore?
Oh.
That's
Yeah.
really what the question is.
Yes.
At what amount of money do you become a whore?
Yeah. Do you have no morals or
Yes.
sort of standards?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How much for you to do the Riyadh Comedy Festival, Seth?
Here's the problem with comedy in general, which is I feel like any notoriety is helpful. Do you know what I mean? If Chris D'Elia was like, Seth, I need an opener, I'd be like, okie doke. Where do we go? Yeah, wouldn't you?
No.
You wouldn't at all.
No.
No. Not
No,
a
I
chance.
actually look at Chris D'Elia being in a green room I'm in as a burden.
Sure.
Because I don't want to like be like, hey, fuck you, man. I'm not
Yeah,
going to
yeah,
do
yeah,
that.
yeah,
But I also
yeah.
don't want to be friendly.
Yeah.
I just want him to not be in the green room.
Well, and that is the case for most of the. So the Riyadh Comedy Festival, I mean, boy, very little money.
But I think if I got invited to the Riyadh Comedy Festival for like an obscene amount of money,
Yeah.
my notoriety would be guy you've never heard of,
Sure.
who's poor, turns down $300,000.
So you wouldn't do it.
No, I don't think so. You know,
Yeah.
here's the challenge.
Okay.
I'm so desperate to get into any comedy festival.
Yes, that's what
that
I'm
at the
talking about.
moment at which I was offered the Riyadh Comedy Festival, it wouldn't occur to me
To say no.
It wouldn't occur to me that that's a problem.
Yes.
Until people started pointing out that it's a problem.
Yes.
And then I'd be like, ugh,
All
what have I
right.
done?
All
I
right.
shouldn't have done this.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would have fully grasped the problem of it at the time of invitation.
Yeah. That's fair.
And I think that's like the real truth of a lot of these guys. Is I don't think they fully grasped the perception.
Well, how many of them do you think it was actually them making the decision versus some manager or whatever?
Well,
who
I'm
was
like, yeah, your
they'll do
agent's
it.
like,
They
hey,
will.
they're going to offer you
They obviously-
$1.2 million to do the Riyadh Comedy. Yeah,
Yeah,
fine,
where's
fine,
that?
yeah, sure.
Sure. All right, I
1.2
got to go to
million.
Montana. What's the big deal? Yeah, I know that the managers would have consulted with them, but I mean, gut reaction for I think any comic is, of course, I'm going to do the show. For that amount of money, of course, I'm going to do the show.
Yeah, that's the gut reaction.
That's what I'm saying. Is
but
the
then
gut.
when your guts are in your hands,
And it's
that
kinda
reaction's
wild.
like, oh no.
So who has declined? Tim Dillon?
No. Tim Dillon accepted.
He got
and was
fired.
Was fired,
Which is hilarious.
hilarious.
Yeah. Shane Gillis said no.
Shane Gillis said no.
Yeah. Who else said no? I don't even know who else. Bill Burr is going.
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle is going. Kevin Hart is going. I don't know who else is going. I don't know who
let's
else
be
got.
fair. Let's be fair. Kevin Hart needs the money.
Does he?
No.
I mean, Dave Chappelle might need the money.
Is Dave Chappelle allowed to acknowledge the existence of trans people in Saudi Arabia?
Well, do you think he's performing for mostly Saudi Arabian
For the Clown Prince?
natives, or is he performing for expats? That's really what I don't understand. Who is the Riyadh Comedy Festival for?
It's just the Clown Prince. He just sits there alone
Oh
in
my
the
gosh.
auditorium.
Can you imagine? I mean, that's like the worst corporate gig ever. It's got to be terrible. And what a lineup. Why would he pick all of those guys? I mean, I guess I understand
Because
Bill
they're all
Burr.
the most famous guys. Louis C.K.
Yeah, well, did he invite Louis C.K.?
He's on the list.
He's on the and he's going?
He's going.
Good for him.
Sam Morrell, Mark Normand.
They're all going?
Murder. Terrorism.
That's so funny.
Terrorism.
I mean, it's a show. It's a gig, It's stage time.
9/11.
9/11.
Jamal Khashoggi. Khashoggi.
He's just done his
That's
whole
what he's
act.
going to do instead of comedy. He goes, Khashoggi.
Khashoggi.
Khashoggi. Do you think it's going to be easier for the comics to, like, shake this off than performing for the president would be?
Yeah. Do you think it'd be worse if
I'll
just
tell you
Donald
why.
Trump had a solo, like
I'll
if
tell
he
you why it's
invited?
easier. I'll tell you why it's going to be easier to shake
No
off.
one knows what Riyadh is.
No, I'll tell you the other reason it's going to be easier
Yeah.
to shake off. Because there are people who will be like, yeah, I understand taking $1.2 million to perform. You ain't getting shit for performing for this president.
He's not going to pay you at
anyone
all.
shit. But where is just, but like, again, does the Clown Prince have all the money there?
He must. He must have access to it all.
He has everything.
I mean, I don't know.
It
I have
always
no
is-
idea what the
Is he live
economic
golf? He's like, I'm going to
makeup
start
is there.
golf.
he can do whatever he wants. There's always these Middle Eastern companies spending tons of money. I think EA Sports just sold. It went from public to now a private company for $55 billion. And I think it was some Middle Eastern company or a country that bought it. Wild.
Didn't we destroy all of them in the first decade of the 2000s?
Apparently not. We
No.
just set different ones up for success.
Afghanistan just purchased
It's just so
Marvel.
funny. Yeah. I mean, it's so crazy to me that if Afghanistan in particular, we outfitted who then became the Taliban. And now we're fighting the Taliban and Russia. Now we have two enemies as opposed to just one.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Are we
originally,
still fighting the Taliban? We're not fighting the Taliban.
I mean, not
anymore.
really, but that we were.
I did hear about another exciting comedy festival coming up.
The slow comedy
No,
festival?
another new comedy festival that a bunch of big stars are also performing in.
All right, where's this?
The Epstein's Island Comedy Festival.
It's fantastic. They
Nope,
need to raise
it's been
funds.
undisclosed what they're being paid
Sure.
with,
Yeah,
but they
yeah,
are
yeah.
all getting private jets
And
out
who's the audience?
to the island.
I wonder.
They were told that the material has to be PG-13.
Yeah. It's got to be suitable for those under 16 years old.
Suitable for children was the requirement.
Oh,
It's
no.
all clean comedy. All the
That's
biggest clean
amazing.
comics
That's nice.
are performing at the
that
Epstein
be
Island Comedy Festival.
Brian Regan, Jerry Seinfeld,
Jim Gaffigan.
at Epstein's Island.
Oh, I think I just found my next meme.
There it is. Oh, boy. It's a wild time. Yeah, I like that you can just buy forgiveness, kind of. I think Riyadh's just trying to put on a nice party and be like, see, we're good guys.
Sorry about 9/11.
Oh, no
guys.
big deal. No
We're
big deal.
Sorry about 9/11. Like we forgave Japan for Pearl Harbor.
Yeah, we did after we bombed the heck out of them.
Yeah, we never. That's the problem.
We never bombed Saudi Arabia.
Well, I saw some of the comics on that lineup.
Oh,
Saudi Arabia is
Hey-o.
Saudi Arabia is about to get fucking
And that's-
bombed.
that's
if you
meme
ask
number
me.
2. I mean, how much new material are these guys going to write for the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia?
The Clown Prince of
The
Saudi
Crown
Arabia.
Prince. Yeah. How much new material do you think?
I think they're. I haven't.
Or are they going to
looked.
dig deep for their original
Atsuko
material?
posted the contract. The money is coming straight from the Clown Prince, who actively executes journalists, people of non-lethal drug offenses, bloggers, etc., without due process.
Without due process?
A lot of you can't say anything anymore. Comedians are doing the festival at Atsuko. They had to adhere to censorship rules about the types of jokes they can make. One of the screenshots of the alleged contract states its contract restrictions section: artists shall not prepare or perform any material that may be considered to degrade, defame, or bring into public dispute, contempt, scandal, embarrassment, or ridicule the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, including its leadership, public figures, culture, or people, the Saudi royal family, legal system, or government, and any religion, religious traditions, religious figure, or religious practice.
Jeez. I mean, what if these comics are like, listen,
can
I'm
somebody
going
please
and
let
I'm going
the
to break
Clown
the contract.
Prince know I have zero material already that relates to any of that stuff, and I'm willing to do it for like 20 drink tickets.
Yeah.
One guy's there performing for free. I saw
that
somebody
really
posted
needed this
somebody posted on Threads that like the World Series of Comedy is going to hold the satellite in Riyadh next
Oh
year,
my
and I
gosh.
commented and said, "Yeah, and none of the comics on the show are going to get any of that money."
Just a few. Just a select few. I mean, I know Joe could do very little of his material over there.
Joe,
Yeah.
what they would love all of Joe's material.
All of
What
his
couldn't Joe say?
profane sex material?
It didn't
I
say
just
anything
don't-
about not saying sex stuff.
I know, but I just don't think it would land very well.
The fuck is Kevin Hart gonna talk? Like, what?
It's a great question. That's what I'm
What are any
saying.
of these gonna talk?
They have to
about?
write a whole bunch of new material. That's why they're
I wonder if
getting
there's
paid so
anyone
much
who
money.
only has material about the Saudi royal family that's now not going because they can't do it.
I mean, I wonder how many of these comics are going to be like, look, I'm going, but only to take them down from the inside.
How
I'm
long-
gonna breach the contract.
How long has the royal? Yeah. Did you see my already meme
No.
about it? Oh,
No.
oh. I'll show you my
All right.
already meme.
I'm going to give a live reaction to your meme on air.
Oh,
Nice.
if I ever post this, I'll put the meme right over here.
Yeah, there you go. That is that's pretty funny. They have a lot of comics on that show.
It's a lot. It's everyone. I can tell by their neck stubs. It's,
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
It's Tom Segura, Sam Morrill, Mark Norman.
So Tom Segura has some bits about growing up with kids, and he equates them to being like he's a guard at Guantanamo with specific rules because the Guantanamo guards can't physically harm the terrorist prisoners they have there. And so he talks about, as a parent of 2 and 3, 4-year-olds, it's the same thing.
Yeah, but
they can do whatever they want
Guantanamo's
to.
our shame.
I understand that, but there's terrorists there that,
Terrorists.
you know what I mean? And I wonder if
But I don't think the Saudis consider them. I don't think terrorists consider themselves terrorists.
they might not, but I think they
no,
could say,
no
we know
terrorist,
who you're really
no
talking
terrorist
about.
is like, all right, guys, thank you for joining our terrorist organization.
Well, yes, but and every bad guy
every
thinks they're good.
Every terrorist is the resistance.
Yeah. They're the rebels in Star Wars.
I think I think the real truth is they're the only rebel is Mark Maron for calling out the Riyadh Comedy Festival.
And he only did it
Shane
because he
Gillis.
wasn't invited.
Yeah, I know. Would Mark?
If he'd been invited,
I don't think Mark would have gone.
well, I mean, I don't know what he would. Has he done much of anything other than his podcast, which
No
obviously
Jesselnick.
did very well.
I didn't see Jesselnick on the lineup.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if Jesselnick got ahead of that. Said absolutely not.
There was Alex Falcone had a really interesting. He was saying the whole thing about like if you're getting offered too much money, like don't take something that's like that.
Oh,
Like it's
like
a
scam or
it's like
somehow
it's like he's saying
negative.
like if you find $20 on the street, lucky day.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
you
yeah.
find $20,000, don't fucking touch it.
Yeah, sure.
You're gonna die.
Yeah, that is somebody's. They're coming for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Well, they all are gonna. We'll all have to pay our debts eventually to our grand creator.
We all have to pay our debts.
So I wonder
Or
how
they'll
this
be in
is
heaven and
gonna
be like,
come out.
Did you perform at the Riyadh Comedy Festival? You did. Well, here's your 72 virgins. Welcome to heaven. Congratulations.
I mean, we are supposed to pray
Wasn't
for.
the heaven you thought it was.
Pray for.
Wasn't the heaven you
And
thought it was.
We are supposed to pray for and serve our enemies. So, in
Were
a way,
were you disappointed?
I would go out of Christian obligation.
Okay, separate question. Were you disappointed / expecting the rapture that past Tuesday?
No.
You weren't.
No, I don't even understand why everyone was thinking it had happened. Or
But there was
it
no
going to
there was
happen.
no disappointment.
Zero.
Are you because you don't think you're going to heaven?
No, I know I'm going, and so if the rapture happened, I wouldn't be here.
So then you should have been a little disappointed that you didn't get raptured if you think you're
No, because I
going to
knew
heaven.
that it didn't happen if I wasn't taken up. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I don't even understand
what if-
why did people think the rapture was supposed to happen or did happen last Tuesday?
TikTok.
TikTok is so messed up.
The new Lord, our
Oh my
God,
gosh.
the algorithm.
I was listening to
I pray to the algorithm.
a Joe Rogan.
That is my God.
Please go viral. Please go viral. That's your mantra. I was listening to a Joe Rogan episode, just part of it, and he was talking to some guy about how new life is going to be AI.
Yeah.
It's so stupid. This is so dumb.
You don't think so?
No,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Seth, like I tripped and hit the button that plays Joe Rogan.
No, it was on
and
autoplay.
It was on autoplay because it's like, oh, your favorite podcast. Here's the newest episode.
Yeah. You just listened to the last
Tucker
episode
Carlson looking
for three
Tucker
hours.
Carlson looking bitch, motherfucker.
Somebody's got to take up the mantle now.
I would totally not be surprised to see you as
If I
like the
just
next
showed up
Gutfeld.
and,
You just go Gutfeld.
I've got to
Lawrence
figure
comedy.
out this game. I've got to make it in somewhere.
We're like that old Crossfire show.
That would be great. We should do.
We should do.
We should do a Crossfire. That'd be fun. That would be great.
Wait, so what was I just? Oh, the Rapture.
Yeah, the Rapture last Tuesday because of TikTok.
I would love. I've thought about that. So in the Rapture, after everyone's taken up,
Yeah.
then monsters kill us all or something. Does that happen?
I don't think so. The Book of Revelation is pretty insane, but it depends on how literally you read the Book of Revelation, which should not be read, I don't think, super literally.
So,
But yes, the righteous are taken up, and then essentially the wicked are left to their own demise.
we're left to our own demise.
Yes, so we are the monsters.
I'm going to be on. If the Rapture
When
only took the people.
When the Rapture, yeah.
When the Rapture
Yeah,
only
yeah.
takes the people who are hoping for the Rapture,
Yeah,
I'm down with it.
okay.
I think this would be a better world
Yeah.
with none of the people that want the Rapture.
Wow. Okay.
The people, because
It's a bold take.
yeah, I just think it really would solve a lot of our problems. You know who wouldn't be? You know who would still be on Earth? Trump.
Sure. Let's hope. Let's hope he would be, and it'd be a great
no,
world.
it'd be
it'd
great
be the
if-
best world.
It would be the best. Everyone that loves it just
Yeah.
gone raptured.
Yeah.
I've often thought about this. There are people, and you can give me your religious take on this.
All right.
There are a lot of people who are Trump supporters and anti-global warming people
Yeah.
because they want the rapture to happen
Sure.
sooner.
Sure.
But to which I say that a mortal sin is suicide.
Yeah.
And that's just suicide by rapture, suicide by global warming, suicide by
cop.
If you're doing anything to speed up the rapture,
Sure,
that should eliminate you from rapturing.
Fascinating. Yeah.
You don't agree?
Well, no, I don't know that I don't agree. I think the issue is I don't think people think I am anti-global warming because I want the world to end. Do you see what I'm saying?
No, I think there are people who
There are definitely people who want the world to end sooner. But I don't know that they are like, I'm going to buy 10 Hummers and I'm going to run them in my garage nonstop and then I'm going to go fill them up.
They're passive decision making.
Yeah.
Like you know,
but what
listen, there are people who go out and canvass for Kamala and like send money to Democrats and I don't do any of those things.
Yeah.
I passively vote for the Democrats because that to me is the
lesser of two evils.
Is the easier, better future. But I could be actively like buying Hummer. I could be, but I think there are passive bring upon the rapture people.
Yeah.
Living their life, but like, can I nudge things in the rapture-ish direction?
What I'm saying, though, is that I think those people don't believe that global warming is a man-made thing. They don't believe the science that shows that. So it's not that they are actively like, I accept it. What I'm trying to say is I don't think it's a conscious sin on their part. I think they're just like, I'm living my life and I want the rapture to happen soon. But I don't think they're saying, I believe the science. We do cause global warming, and so I'm going to do my part to make the rapture happen sooner. Does that make sense? Generally, those people don't believe global warming is a man-made thing. They think it's cyclical, and that's just the kind of pocket we're in right now.
But they also, but again, I'm just saying.
And I'm not going to change my life.
If you are doing anything with the intent of speeding up the rapture, in my opinion, you are.
If those people are out there, sure, that's a very fascinating concept.
Another theory I have. So, like, you believe that I have to be Mormon.
You will be eventually.
Yeah, you believe that like you have to be to go to heaven.
Right.
Like you could be
it
like Gandhi. Gandhi's rotting in hell right now.
No. I don't think so.
Mormon.
I don't think so. No, hold on. I don't want to be mischaracterized. He's not in hell for not being Mormon.
Jesus is in hell for not being Mormon,
with all those women.
For being a dirty Jew.
Wait, hold on a second. No, Jesus was Mormon. He was Jewish and Mormon. It's like essentially the same thing. There are different tiers of heaven in my faith. And so to go to the tippy top, yes,
like
you do have to be.
Scientology.
I don't think so. Are there tiers of heaven in Scientology?
There's tiers of Scientology.
Well, yeah, but that's like going clear and all that. That's in this life. Mm-hmm. You go clear in the next life for us.
Yeah,
it's different.
And it all is about how much money you gave to the Mormon church.
And if you can get more from the Riyadh Comedy Festival,
and give it
all
to the
more to God.
Church.
Yeah. Yeah, so yes, you do have to be Mormon to go the highest tier of heaven in my faith. Yes,
Mormon to go to.
But you can become quote unquote Mormon. You can
so
be baptized
what's my heaven like?
Well, what's Jewish heaven? What do you mean? Like, what is the if? Let's say after you don't accept the true gospel, the one and living gospel in this life or in the next, you're like, I hear it all. I understand it. I don't want it.
You're telling me I could die.
Yeah.
And then I'm presented with the gates of heaven, and it's like, do you accept it now? And people are like, no.
It's not one heaven. Like that's I think the big difference here is that or you can think about it as a really big heaven but like different rooms, different venues.
It's like I could be in Staten Island heaven.
Correct.
While you're in Manhattan heaven.
Correct. Trump Towers. Yeah, that's
I'm
correct.
In Staten Island heaven.
Yeah.
I'm in New Jersey.
Coney
I'm
Island.
in New Jersey heaven.
Yeah, that's right. There's a Santa Monica Pier heaven, Coney Island heaven, and then right. So yes, and that's you essentially decide.
I'm in Boyle Heights heaven.
Right. Where do I want to be? Where would I be most comfortable? Because every tier of heaven comes with different responsibilities and work.
Oh, you think it would
just
end.
don't escape.
You think
you don't escape it, Josh.
It's over. You think it's over when you're dead. And then,
no way, man. It just comes in harder and stronger.
Nope.
Yeah, so you'll decide where you're going to be most happy.
Oh well,
And heaven's big. Heaven's huge.
in the best one.
In the best, well, then you got to make some covenants. You got to get baptized and do some things. We got to find you a nice Mormon girl, Josh.
I want to find the heaven with the most like-minded people.
As you.
It's probably like tier 4 heaven.
There are 3 tiers.
There are 3.
And yeah, you'll be most comfortable with all your little hedonistic buddies.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it'll be great.
I was fucking doing some hedonism last night, let me tell you.
Oh boy. Oh boy, pound it, big dog. If anybody out there listening knows of a nice Mormon girl that Josh could find,
I've got a Jewish girlfriend right now.
Oh, hot dog.
Yeah.
Good for you.
We've been dating for a while.
Dating within the faith.
Yeah.
Nice. How Jewish is she
she's
religiously?
Atheist, or she's going to hell.
Okay.
But
So she's ethnically
yeah,
Jewish.
it's nice to know that once we die,
You'll be
finally
separate.
I'll be
Yeah.
Get some fucking
Oh
space.
my gosh.
Get some fucking space from this.
Well, that's
bitch.
the relationship you want to be in. One that you don't want to take forever.
I saw this comedian on, I think it was Reuben Warren. I think was the comedian. I think it was Reuben or it was Del Harrison. One of the two of them
All right.
had a joke about how they won't date widowers or widows because everyone talks about being reunited in the afterlife. It's like, I don't want to be competing.
Can you
in
imagine? That'd be so harsh. I know you took me through the last 30 years of my life, and it was beautiful.
I'm going back to my one true love.
But I met Bob when I was 16, and I really missed him. Yeah.
All right, I think on that note, we have a solid. What a good episode! What a good episode that I might even put out if I get it out while this stuff is still relevant.
We didn't cancel each other or ourselves.
No.
We did all
Way
right.
better than that first episode we didn't release where we talk about Kirk the whole time.
Yeah.
But
Boy, it was a dark time.
Seth,
couple weeks ago.
thanks for coming back on the Josh Edelman Show as the regular.
Thank you.
You are 50% of the Josh Edelman Show.
Yeah, thank you so much.
At least so far. It's been a sick episode. All right, follow us. I guess I don't know. Bye.
Bye.